Now, finger right here. Bring you slightly back. You can see where it is? Mm-hmm. Okay. Always have an option if you wanted to come down with it. Mm-hmm. Go up with it, but I wouldn't go up with it until I cut the line straight out. From here to here should always be straight out, then we can go and put a design line in it. But again, if we wanted to at this point, so that's what your hair has to look like. That's what your perimeter line should look like when you cut it. And if you notice, I don't have a lot of hair up front. She's got a lot of hair. I don't have a lot of hair up front. Okay, so we're going to bring the final section down.
So usually when you're around the ears, you're applying minimal tension so you don't get that, you know, whatever. So what would you do to avoid that instead of applying the full tension around the ears?
Okay.
Just the same,
so
you can hit it with your comb or...
Here, just let it up. You can hit it with the comb, a little old fashioned, but you can hit it with the comb. Pull it, lighten up.
And lighten up, gotcha.
And lighten up.
Okay.
You can see there's not a lot of hair left to cut. It gets a little shallow when you get up front. Also because you also cut that piece before. So that guide is right there. Let me turn this way a second. Okay. Don't sit down. Don't sit down yet. Let me move you forward. Okay. So now we've got a nice solid perimeter. Okay. Now we're going to go into the layering. What I want to do is I want to find out where her hair breaks back here. Okay.
You put the order away yesterday, like the garbage bags and stuff? We ordered the little clear plastic bags, where are they? Right. I'm obviously blind, but I can't see them.
Very important that this is very precise. Okay. Because it does break from ear to ear. Normally I wouldn't use a clip because I like to see a flow while I'm cutting. Okay. You know, if you clip everything up and then you start your layering, okay, and then drop a section and drop a section, somewhere along the line you get lost. Somewhere along that guy disappears. Okay, but for training purposes we always use clips, but if you came to our academy, then you would see that how that flow works. Okay, the same way when you blow hair, we don't clip up too much hair. Okay, so it's back on.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
I was gonna upload it later.
So, all right. So if you want to stand for this, you can stand here if you like. If you want to get closer. Okay. So my first section. Everybody see it? You can't see it?
I can see it. You just keep blocking the camera, so.
Well, he has to move with me. Blogger. Okay, so. Look straight ahead. This is the important part of this haircut. Okay? Very important. You're gonna come straight up. Now. Your fingers should be straight down. Usually everybody does this. Okay? No. Okay? These are hard line. These are very hard line. This won't. I'm going to take a lot of this, what falls out, and we leave it because our line is that strong through the bottom. My guide? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Take a look. Okay, next section. I'm standing here through the whole thing. My guy?
Yep.
You always look for it. Body always know it's going to be there. Always. I mean, I say you can't do this if you have to, okay? But again, if you want to do a modern layering, okay, this is how you do it. Why are we taking so much hair? Can anybody answer the question?
To see the flow.
Well, yeah, but not only that though, but how many sections do you want to take on a head this thick? And we know where we're going with it, layer-wise, okay? But how many sections do you want to take? Sometimes you take too many sections on a very thick head of hair, again, you get lost, okay? You get lost. You may over-direct a little bit, or you may pull it to your direction, okay? But again, so I'm standing in the same spot. I really just brought it to here. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I haven't left the left side of her head. My guide?
So are you somewhat over directing the hair that's on the right side of her head?
I'm gonna pull it straight up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's coming towards your side, so no, just straight out.
Slightly, not enough
Slightly.
to have an over direction,
Okay,
but if you
okay.
stand here and look at it, look where I am.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, gotcha.
This haircut, there's two positions, your finger and where you stand, okay? You can alter here if you have to, but those are the two most important things, where your fingers are pointing to, okay? And again, where you're standing. Remember, I took that section. That allows me to go anywhere I want with this, and that's in the back of the head.
Nice layers.
Okay? It's not that hard, is it? Not that hard. No hard line. Okay, so not coming out. Okay. So let me just get this. How you doing under there? Okay.
You look great.
Who knows? Who's a great blow dryer here? Yeah. Oh, good. Good. Okay, so now you can see what we have left. After going with that natural part, okay, through the top of the head, what do I have left?
Decide.
But look how much hair I have left. You see a lot of hair.
Minimal, yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is see the party? Okay. Same thing here. goes left, take it back. She does have a fringe. Did that become part of it? Okay, it became part of that layer. If she were to dry this natural, wow, it'd be phenomenal. If you blow it dry, it's going to be phenomenal. Okay, so you can go any direction you want. Now, same thing here. So we're going to part this here. Where am I standing? I'm standing here. Standing in this position through the whole haircut, every time I pick something up, my guide is there. It's not all over the place like you. Okay, so you can see how everything felt. One position. Don't overdo the position business. One position. Okay. All right. So.
Are you gonna trim her bangs?
Hmm?
Are you gonna trim
Yeah,
her
yeah. I'll take care of the fringe. But all right, without even doing an angle. Look at what we got going on. Okay, because what happened is the graduation, the angle here is up on top of this. Don't want to overdo it. Don't want to overdo the haircut. Now the fringe.
I'm trying to grow it out.
She's trying to grow it out, so we'll clean it up. Okay.
Yeah, that's not
What you're going to probably see next year is very short bangs. We're already starting to do it. There wasn't a person anywhere in Europe where they didn't have a short bang.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You need how to do them?
Not yet.
Well, she's letting them grow out. Okay, so let's find her fringe, and she wants to grow it out, but we need to clean it up slightly, and just kind of maybe make it a part of the haircut. I don't know what's there. We're going to find out in a minute. Okay, so we shake it out. Okay, there's our fringe.
You ain't got that much to go now, girl.
Hmm?
You don't got that far to go now. So it's
No.
gonna be even. Yay.
Okay, so
Right?
what we're gonna clean it up. But what we're gonna do is and you obviously can do this now. I mean it's a little uneven. Okay, but we're gonna leave that alone. We're not gonna go in and try and straighten that out. So we're going to take this and we are going to bring it back here. Okay, and I'm just gonna take that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to come this way. Okay. Same length, hasn't changed.
over directed to both sides.
Both sides.
Ah.
Both,
Okay.
always over directed both sides.
Yeah, I did one
Because-
side.
Because
not-
you also said, what'd she say during the consultation? Okay, I like to part my hair to the side or whatever. But she said, you know, what she told us, she likes to part it to the side. So, I don't care what side
Okay.
she goes to. I don't care if she goes down the middle. Okay? So, if you were gonna do the short bang, okay, then you would cut it from both sides. If you're gonna do the short bang, I'm not gonna cut it.
Just shows.
Okay, you're gonna take it, okay, and you're gonna cut it right here.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna angle out and cut it, so that's gonna fall right there like that.
Yep.
Then you're gonna take it to the other side and do the same thing.
Exactly.
Always check your bangs on both sides. Always. Okay? So, to this way, right? To this way? Yeah. Okay.
No, natural?
Well, either one. You go either one. So it fits, doesn't it fit? Now it fits into what we've done here. Okay. So we have one more step that we want to do. Okay. This is heavy. We need to lighten this up. And obviously you can't do the bangs from one side. You have to do both. Not that hard, is it?
No, you make it look pretty easy.
It is. It's not that hard. Okay, so it's practice. So probably you should do it 3 times this week. The same haircut 3 times this week.
Okay.
Okay, and if you have he got it on video. If you have a problem, you can always call me, and I can walk you through it. Okay, so I'm gonna take my comb. You have sensitive head, huh?
I do.
Oof. Wow. Okay. So. See the section? Okay.
So what
See that?
kind of cutting is that?
See that? I just went up the shaft with like this. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just to take a little from underneath.
See what happened?
So heavy. Oh,
It's heavy.
Okay.
Same thing. Here's what my point was. Always knowing where I left off as far as the sectioning goes.
Okay.
Always moving.
Okay.
No matter where she goes with it. And that's really all I needed to do to it.
That's nice.
Want to feel it?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's feel it. Everybody feel it?
Very nice hair. Wow.
No, she does an amazing.
And the texture of your hair.
Put your hand through it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice, girl.
Yeah, sensitive hair. That's the only thing. Nice. Love it.
Anybody have a question?
No, it's just awesome.
So what's the best brush you have? Right here. Right here. Okay.
Okay.
And again, if you always want to finish, you could now, if you wanted to, you go in dry and you can finish the ends if you wanted to, but you don't want to because this is not the kind of haircut that you want to have finished. Okay, you know, turn around, see the back, shake it back a minute, right there. Okay.
Send it to me.
Right to the bottom, no hard line, and you can see what we got.
Question. You say that consultation is very important. Beginning working with
Very,
customer.
very, yeah.
Once you are done with the customer, what you should do with the customer when you are done?
What? Okay, so we finished her hair, and look, she's looking in the mirror, and she's smiling, and she's really, really happy. Okay, so at that point, I sell my retail. Okay, I sell retail. Okay, you're in the retail business. Okay, and that, how could she finish it? Okay, and we didn't put anything in her hair, but how if my product was in here, how could she finish it at home if she doesn't have what I use? Retail is really important, and I'll walk her to the desk, and I'll pre-book her next client, her next haircut. 4 weeks from now, 5 weeks from now, I pre-book the client. Those are two very important factors that you have to learn. You'll learn those with us though, but those are two very important factors. Okay. Most salons are not retail salons. You sell retail to clients. Okay. Within 24 hours, if you don't sell it, she's buying it somewhere else. Okay.
That's absolutely right.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't buy off Amazon. You don't know what
The
you're getting.
customer is satisfied.
You know what you're getting off Amazon? Do you know? Okay. You know. Okay. You want to buy. Let me give you a statistic. Okay.
I'm just saying.
If they bought product from Amazon or anywhere else, okay, 17% of that goes back into Palm Beach County, Broward County, whatever it is. If they buy from us, 64% of that money goes back into the economy. Okay,
That's true. Very, very good
It's
point.
very true.
That's a very good point,
it's
actually.
a very good point.
Any
We
more
teach-
questions about
We teach
the cut?
this also. These are things you don't learn here. You learn with me.
Any more questions about the cut before we cut?
It's
Okay.
gorgeous. Love it.
Great.
Yep.
Okay? The Biagi quis te querer? See, you like it? Yeah.
I do.